Hey guys, Steve back here with another video. We are here with the almost new Scag Windstorm that we picked up this February. We mentioned in another video that the one small problem we had was one of the belts went bad, and we replaced that no problem. But we have encountered our second problem, which is this window gear motor that drives the chute and for turning it. We believe the motor is bad, and we are going to show you how easy it is to replace it. We got the new one here. This one is from online. The dealers is around $175, and online was about $150 just for this. So that's hard to believe. It's literally just a window motor for a car, pretty much, with the specific gear for the Scag Windstorm. All it does is you hit the switch and it turns left or right, just like a car would when you hit the down or up button for a window.
We're pretty sure it's the motor because there's a couple of symptoms. When you tap the motor, it will work intermittently. That's a sign that an electric motor is going bad. But to make sure that it's nothing on the machine side, this plug, if you test this plug, there's a positive and a negative. If you just put a multimeter on that, or even a test light, and you hit the switch, you should get like 12 volts there, which we have. So we're getting power to the motor. It's not spinning, but if you tap it, it will spin.
If you give it a bump, or if you tap it a little bit with your foot while you hit the button, it will go. I don't know if it'll go now. See, nothing happened.
Oh, there it goes.
Of course it works now.
Yeah, of course it works now.
It hasn't been working all week. It will get stuck.
But yeah, you want to show them the...
Why is it still working?
I don't know.
It hasn't been working all week.
Of course, yeah, it works now, but...
And it has these little solenoid, it's like a seat safety switch, so when it pushes this side, it lets the motor know that it's all the way to the right, and likewise on the left there's another one, so the motor doesn't keep pushing.
Those are in good shape.
It's like a shut off, but I would like to show it not working. See?
Yeah, see, now it's dead.
Stuck.
Yeah, I'll tap it.
Switches and then tap it.
And there it goes.
But of course, on the job site, when you're going back and forth on parking lots and large properties, to get off this week and have to tap it every time was just a hassle. So we were just leaving it this way and just going back and forth, which isn't the best, but it was still very, very, very efficient. It still worked. But we're going to replace this. This is part number 486671. We bought this off of ProPartsDirect.com. Check out their website. They have parts for literally anything that you could possibly need. You can look it by make and model, or you can look it up by part number. But we ordered this, today's Friday, we ordered this Wednesday night, and it's here already. So that was very, very quick. Thank you to them we'll be able to get this back up and running for starting Monday. It's really easy. We'll show you how we switch it here. We'll get it to go. We'll get it to go over. See, now it's not working. We'll get it to move over, because here's the stopper for each side that hits the button actually. And we'll just pop off. You just need to take this one off. I mean, you probably get away without it, but we'll just show you so you can see. These are just two quick tabs that you push. This comes out. We'll set this aside, and we'll just unplug it from the other one just to have the wire harness out of the way so you can see it. And here you go. This is a little quick connector here. It is 3 8mm or 5/16 bolts underneath, and it comes right off. So we'll show you here.
You see them right underneath there.
So here's the old motor. It is dirty. We posted online on Lawn Care Mafia, the Facebook group, on people encountering this problem. People are saying to grease it up, WD-40 it, use like a silicone spray grease.
You can see we did this for like the last day just to get us through, but for going forward, we're going to use this. It's white lithium grease, and if you read it, it says it's meant for gears. It leaves like a little film on the metal, because I don't know if they grease this from the factory, if there's anything on there, but it is metal, pretty much on metal, and it would just make the motor easier to move. So before we even put the new one on, we're just going to spray this all around like that, and just grease it up just so that it's easier to move, and it doesn't, hopefully the second motor lasts longer. But
yeah, so this one lasted 90 hours, which is disappointing. how expensive it is. Here's the new one. You can smell it, that it smells like plastic burning, like the internal gears. There's like a plastic gear that comes down. It's almost like a differential, right? It's like a
I
gear
think
that comes
it's
down
actually metal, because when I took it apart yesterday, it was
metal, but then the outside's plastic.
Yeah,
The
you
housing
can
is
smell
plastic.
it. It smells like
It's
the
burnt.
coils in there are burnt.
Yeah, so simple fix, but expensive. But hey, the whole machine is expensive, so of course a simple part is going to be expensive. It is what it is. Here's the gears. Here's the hole it lines up with, the 3 mounting holes, and this gear literally sits right on here. We're thinking too, the problem was when you pull the PTO to turn the airflow on, it pulls this down. Like, pretend it's not on, it pulls it down when the air is coming on, which
It jams it
it
up.
jams it up, which we believe, since there was no grease on it, it was putting too much pressure on the gear, which wore out the inside prematurely. So we will keep an eye on it and keep it greased up. It's new, you can see it's not that dirty, but hopefully the grease will help prevent this from happening again. Just make sure it's lined up, and we'll throw the new bolts in here.
This has to be out of the way first, and make sure that the blower is not pressed up against that before you reinstall it, or else you won't be able to get that piece back in.
And my wife and I are currently in the process of moving, so my tools are kind of all over the place. You saw that last year, probably the garage at my house, but we sold the house and we are moving right now, so tools are in my parents' garage and tools are in Jimmy's toolbox, his portable toolbox. So we're doing the best we can here. We would have used the impact gun to speed this up a little bit, but this still gets the job done. I will mention too, we went over in our video about the parts that fail on this versus the Hurricane. I would much rather be replacing this window motor for the chute than the hydraulic transmission. And you're probably wondering, well, what's the difference? Why would you have to change your hydraulic transmission on your Hurricane blower versus a window motor? So we showed you, when you're on this, the Hurricane blower blows left, right, and forwards. You can't get on the angle this way, and you can't get on the angle this way. So this machine, with the switch, you can get full power this way, eliminating turns and turns and turns. So that's what I found out with the Hurricane blower, from constantly turning it left and right, the premature wear out of the transmission on that one. $1,200 for a transmission and $150 for this. I'd rather replace this a couple times than have to put another transmission in that thing. So we use this quite a bit more. And like you see here, the transmission, I did it, probably took 2 hours to replace the whole transmission. This takes 5 minutes. Like I said, I'd rather do this than the transmission. So we will...
You got that sensor thing, right?
Snap the sensor right back in. We will plug in the wires here for both sides.
Are you gonna put a zip tie on there?
Yeah, this had a zip tie from the factory. This, we'll put a zip tie just to secure this from snagging anything. Say a prayer that it works.
Yeah,
You can hear it, it's much more...
Yeah, that's way better.
Way quicker, way smoother. We'll grease the side we didn't get to yet. This is the cable for the airflow. So the down pressure, it's like a throttle cable almost, but it's specifically for this. This goes up and it goes down. So this rotates with the chute. So people online were saying possibly this is tied up. So that was one of the first things we checked, is that this has free range to move back and forth. Not that crazy big of a repair. Some people would probably drop this off at the dealer to get repaired, but it's very simple. That's pretty much it to wrap it up. We can show you more videos over the winter when we have more time on. We do engine rebuilds and walker mowers, buy and sell stuff, four-wheelers. We do all sorts of repairs, so stay tuned for that in the winter.
I just want to, real quick before we go here on this topic, I am looking into a back route to not have to spend $150 on this exact part, because Scag owns that part, but they took this window motor from another company that made it for a car, and I'm in the process of figuring out separating this motor from the actual gear mechanism, which I'm waiting on Amazon today. If I figure it out and there's a cheaper way to do it, I will post another video on that. But
let's just show them real quick too, because since it is a Scag part, it needs to be the same mounting holes unless you do drill your own holes.
I believe the holes on it are the same. What they change is the gear. The gear is way oversized because you need this thing to spin faster, so it can't go as slow as a car window. It has to spin faster. But
that's just my first impression on this machine. Our video from a couple weeks ago, fall quite didn't hit yet, but I'm now leaning more towards this machine than the Hurricane blower. We still are using the Hurricane blower for the properties where there's the gates. That was a main thing for me. But just for efficiency, how we can blow on the angles without turning as much, eliminating a lot of backpack blowing, I'm leaning more towards this one. But keep staying tuned for more videos.
Before we end the video too, real quick, we're gonna do a giveaway because we are right on the verge of hitting 1,000 subscribers. I think we're at 950 right now. We should have it within the next couple of days. So we're gonna do 1,000 subscriber giveaway to give back to our first 1,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to enter is go down on this video. You gotta subscribe to our channel and comment "done" on this video.
And like the Instagram page also.
Yeah, like the Instagram.
Both of those.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go through the comments and we're gonna pick one random person, and you're gonna get a $50 gift card to Home Depot. You can do whatever you want with it. There's like, what do they got there, Steve? Tools and...
Obviously, Home Depot is a big box store, but you can go get tarps, rakes, anything for fall cleanups. They have 2-stroke oil mix. You can go buy curtains for your house for all we care. It's just something to give back. When we started this YouTube channel, we knew we'd possibly get 1,000 subscribers one day, but we are not doing this for the money. We're doing it to portray the work that we do and show, hopefully to help people starting their business or people even in the business for a long time on how to be more efficient, how to maximize the efficiency, like with your equipment, how equipment can take the place of employees, and just give overall tips. We haven't gone into business tips yet, which we're gonna take our time over the winter once we're off, because we do not snowplow. We're gonna make a lot of videos on starting a business and giving tips, all the different things that we've been through in the years that we've been doing it, and just to help everyone out. So we are not in this YouTube for the money. Yeah, it's cool and it's a bonus and all, but we're gonna give back with a $50 gift card, and hopefully we'll do this at 2,000 subscribers also. So thank you very much to everyone who subscribed, and like this video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the Instagram, Ziggy's Lawn and Landscape.
Thank you guys for so much for getting us to 1,000, because we've been trying to get there for a long time now. We've had the YouTube channel for like 15 months or so, and we're finally here. So thank you guys once again. Feel free to go down there and comment, and we will pick one random comment, one lucky winner for a $50 Home Depot gift card. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Everyone have a great weekend.